Saturday, July 24th, 1993, Cheryl Coleman, along with her 2-month-old son, Jamar'ee Clarence Coleman, visited her brother, George Coleman's home in the morning hours in the Arco area of Brunswick, Georgia. George asked Cheryl if she wanted a ride home, but Cheryl stated she wanted to walk. Cheryl and Jamaree left at approximately 3 a.m. and were last seen together at a gas station on the corner of Newcastle and O Streets. They got into a pickup truck, later revealed driven by Carl Harris. Approximately 6 hours later, at 9 o'clock in the morning, Cheryl's nude, headless, and mutilated body was found in Academy Creek, about 1 mile from the Greenwood Cemetery. All that remained of Jamaree was his baby carrier and blanket. November 29, 1993, police found the body of 52-year-old Essie Marie Dowdy, who had died from blunt force trauma from possibly being run over by a vehicle. Her body was found in a drainage ditch behind Greenwood Cemetery, about half a mile north of Academy Creek. October 15, 1993, Rhonda Baskin was attacked by Carl Harris. Harris attempted to strangle her with a piece of rope. Carl Harris pleaded guilty to the murders of Cheryl and Essie. He stated that he brought Cheryl Coleman and Jamaree to a wooded area on Academy Creek. He stated he strangled her before mutilating her body. Until the sentencing, Harris denied any responsibility for the death of Jamaree, whose body was never found. Harris made references that he left Jamaree laying on the edge of the water. It is possible that the high tides in the area swept him away, but no one can be sure. Academy Creek is snake and alligator infested. Despite an exhaustive land, air, and water search by authorities, 2-month-old Jamaree was never found. According to court and Georgia prison records, Harris has previously been convicted of armed robbery, aggravated assault with intent to rape, escape, and burglary. Harris has a record of violent crimes dating back to 1953 and could have been sentenced to die in Georgia's electric chair if the jury convicted him of the triple slayings. Carl Harris confessed, telling investigators that he killed Cheryl Coleman and Essie Marie Downey, who were his friends, because he, quote, just kind of snapped. The attack on friend Rhonda Baskin was also because he, quote, snapped. In exchange for Harris's guilty pleas in the slayings, prosecutors agreed to not pursue the death penalty. Prosecutors also dismissed the second aggravated assault charge against Harris that stemmed from the attack of Rhonda Baskin. Harris was diagnosed as borderline mentally retarded and in poor health, currently serving life sentence without parole at a Georgia State medium security prison in Augusta, Georgia. In 2011, Mike Hovat, a land surveyor who collected old soda bottles, set out on a Sunday to look for tossed-out treasures in the canal behind Greenwood Cemetery, but he found an adult human skull. Glenn County Coroner Jimmy Durden said it was possible the skull could be related to Cheryl Coleman's case, but it could also be from a grave unearthed by erosion. The skull was sentenced to Georgia Bureau of Investigation Crime Laboratory in Savannah, but there is currently no evidence that the skull is that of Coleman. If you believe you saw anything regarding the disappearance of Jamaree, please call the Brunswick Police Department at 912-267-5559.